My name is Aaron Cockrum. I've been going to fellowship now for almost 4 years. We came to fellowship through a hardship that me and my wife were struggling through. We were on the verge of a divorce, and we're looking for help. And I remember the first time truly hearing the gospel was from Sean, right up in our green room upstairs, and whirlwind of events after that to come to faith. That was in August, so came to faith in October. Right around the time my second son had come to salvation and got baptized. And I remember standing in the bathroom with my wife one morning before church and telling her, I said, I keep having this dream. And I said, I don't know what it is. And her, in joking, she goes, you're going to be a pastor. And I start laughing like, oh, no, I'm not pastor material. That's not going to happen. And she said, well, you need to go talk to Pastor Chris. Told him what was going on, and he said, yeah. He says, I can see it. He goes, if you look at the Bible, he said, God always uses the most broken. I want you to go try evangelism. I'm like, okay, what's evangelism? I don't have any idea what it is. And that just started my journey. From there, I decided to enter seminary. I preached my first sermon at Emmanuel Baptist, and man, it's just gone from there. It's been amazing. And now God is pulling on my heart to go plant a church in New Hampshire with my wife and family. We're going to pull our family in here in August, and we're going to move up there.
My name is Benjamin Hill. I'm coming here to Fellowship Greenwood for about going on 3 years, I believe. So what sparked my call to ministry was in my early teens. I had watched The End of the Spear, and watching that movie actually had the opposite effect on me. I didn't want to accept the call to missions. I didn't want my head chopped off, and so I told God, forget that. But that had always been in the back of my mind and heart for many years, and because of that, I told him that I'm willing to go anywhere he wants to go, even have my head chopped off. So currently, my wife and I and our almost 1-year-old now, we are pursuing international missions in Southeast Asia. That would be our desire at the end of this year, to be ready to go answer that call and provide physical and definitely spiritual help for refugees there. I'd say that I enjoy encouraging people to be the best that God created them to be. And so that's my desire and ultimate goal in reaching out to people, is to have them live out their God-given potential. I've had many years in my life that I've not enjoyed being a part-time Christian, and I'm all in on this, and I'm looking forward to being able to be used to the fullest of my abilities and pursuing what God has.
Cool. Yeah, my name is Drew Robinson. I've been at the fellowship almost 4 years now. I've had the privilege of serving in the student ministry. I remember really being a new believer in college, and I had a great base of who Christ was from my upbringing, but I didn't really know what to do. And so I honestly just started doing ministry. I started talking with people about Jesus. I started trying to disciple those who were interested. And in the midst of that process, I really felt the Lord say, man, this is what I want you to do. And so I actually joined a fraternity in college, Kappa Sigma. Started meeting with guys there and started sharing the gospel, seeing people respond to the gospel. And when I graduated college, I did what all my friends were doing. I got a job in the corporate world. I worked at Berkshire Hathaway as a workers' comp adjuster, and I remember just feeling uneasy the whole time I worked there. So I quit my job. I moved to Kansas City to go to seminary, and started at Midwestern. And man, the Lord has just provided ever since. I cashed in kind of the small, even retirement savings I had to pay for classes and pay for school. And I remember that I kind of had this meeting with the Lord, and I was like, Lord, I can survive this thing at $1,000 a month. If I have any less than that, man, I gotta quit. I gotta get a job. I can't do this anymore. The very next day in class, this young man walked up to me and said, hey, I've got this internship at a local church, Lenexa Baptist. I was wondering if you'd be interested in it. And I remember responding, well, I really need to make some money. I'm not sure that is an option. He says, well, it pays a little bit. It pays $1,000 a month. And it just feels like every step of the way, the Lord has provided in just the right way to say, man, this is where I want you to go. And so although I've been uneasy at times, uncomfortable, not sure of what the future has held, man, the Lord has been faithful of guiding me on the right steps. I think for me, as I wrestled through my call to ministry, I think the thing that I always went back to was that a call to ministry wasn't the start of ministry. That as I was faithful to what He had called me to, that He would steer me and He would direct me to where He wanted me to go. And so I guess my word to anyone else that's wrestling with that decision or thinking through it is, man, jump in. Jump in, start giving your life away to other people. And as you do that, you won't regret it. In fact, I think it'll give you clarity over time, and the Lord will direct you exactly where He wants you to be.
I'd want to encourage anyone who's looking forward or looking into missions work is give your passion a go. Give where you feel God is leading you a try and see where it takes you. You'll be very surprised. It's not what you think, but it's worth everything.
My inspiration is sharing that good news, that hope that was given to me, that I can take and give to others, that no matter how broken they think they are, no matter how messed up they think their life is, they're not big enough to mess up God's plans. You're never too young, you're never too old. God has a use for all of us. Every day that we wake up is because we're still on mission. So if you even think God is placing a call on your heart in some way like that, man, ask questions. Step out in bold faith. He will do nothing but provide and build you, and if nothing else, it will draw you closer to Him. So don't be scared. If God's opening doors, walk through them.